Well, hi there. I'm Fenwa.
I'm Lost.
I'm Demoweasel.
And welcome back to a very special Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
The one where Frankie becomes free.
Yes, the one that's long as friggin' balls. Wow, man.
All these insignias, all these Fultons, all these... Doesn't matter.
Kaz, I've located Zadornov.
Nice work. I knew you would. How could I be so stupid? Snake, I'm proud to announce that preparations for Metal Gear ZEKE are complete. We can activate it any time.
Got it. Thanks, Huey.
No need to thank me. At least now I can finally say I helped you with something. You can use it in outer ops, too. Just select ZEKE when you're forming your unit. Be sure to take it out for a field test.
Okay.
You can change weapons and check memory boards just like before. Use your observations from a field test to make any adjustments.
A work in progress, huh?
There's something I need to discuss with you, boss.
Get to the point, Kaz.
We recovered the nuclear warhead that was loaded onto Peace Walker from the bottom of Lago Kosibolka.
What?
Warheads are radioactive, even if they're relatively stable. If we just left it there, it would contaminate the lake, or fall into the hands of terrorists.
Creating another crisis.
Right. So while the White House is figuring out how to cover its ass, I thought we'd take some precautions.
What did you have in mind?
Load it onto ZEKE.
What?
What else would we do with it? ZEKE is our deterrent. To protect ourselves from nuclear attack, we need a nuclear weapon ourselves. Of course, if you're not on board, we could always dispose of it. But it won't be easy getting another nuke. This is a golden opportunity. We could always get rid of it later. Load it onto some fishing boat and leave it out in the middle of the ocean. No one would ever know it's there. But if you want to get rid of it, boss, we'll get rid of it.
No. Don't. As long as there are nukes out there, we need one ourselves if we're going to be a world power.
I knew you'd see it that way, boss. So as long as we stand apart from nations, we need something to put us on equal footing. In a way, MSF is a country itself. And we just became the world's 7th nuclear power.
Nuclear power.
It, happened again, Snake.
Oh, Zadornov? What's he got, an escape fetish?
He clearly has friends on the inside, but we've got no way of knowing who.
Persistent bastard, I'll give him that. Where is he this time?
That's the thing. He must have found and gotten rid of the transmitter. We've got no idea where he is. Snake, think you can find him?
We can't just let him run around. Makes us look bad.
I'll say. Since we can't locate him, I'm afraid I can't add a new mission. You know what to do, Snake.
I
don't.
I don't know
So
what
now
to do.
you have to find Zadornov. Where is he? Where did he go?
Whatever.
Game doesn't tell you.
I don't even care at this
There's
point.
no, like, capture Zadornov number 6.
7. I
7.
don't care.
Number 7.
All I know is I've got 1,000,000 GMP in an empty waiting room, so... Oh, yeah, so we completed ZEKE. I cut out a lot of grinding, so this is what ZEKE looks like. We've strapped it with the jetpack from the pupa, the radome from the chrysalis. I have a hell of a time getting any of the armor off of the cocoon, but we did get the railgun off the chrysalis as well as look at all these head parts and leg parts and head parts.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that you collect for ZEKE is just going to look like that. They're just scraps from other Metal Gears, but you can actually get the heads of the other AIs as well as the legs from Peace Walker. But to do that, it is crazy hard because you have to defeat it specifically without targeting those parts at all. Also, we've collected some AI boards, but not a whole lot, so ZEKE's kind of stupid at this point. I'm kind of hesitant to unleash it on any extra ops any outer ops rather, and until I get a little more AI boards for it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we've got all this research, so... Oh wait, no I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't. Alright, well...
For the record, I painted my ZEKE salmon pink and sky blue.
You... Why? No.
Because it's threatening that way. Who would do this?
Oh, God. So, I've got no mechs, no research, no dudes, not enough ZEKE, so...
Actually, you have plenty of mechs. Look at these.
Well, I don't have
You
any
do.
good mechs.
Look, they're right there.
I don't have any good mechs. So, fuck it, let's go shoot her.
Welcome to the shooting range. Just the place for a little target practice, huh? When you're done, head over to the exit.
And now you're just shouting at me over Skype that there's something on the second floor I need to see.
So
Yes. There's something
Where's
I
the
read in
cutscene
a
where
Something
you
I
got-
read in
an
a game
FAQ.
pack. Oh,
Yes. Oh,
Where's-
it's
ah,
this.
jeez.
where's the cutscene where you have to eat the Metal Gear?
It's coming up.
That's video 38.
Big boss!
My work is done.
What are you talking about?
V for victory! Rocket! Peace!
Kaz, I found Zadornov. I had to kill him.
So much for our fugitive.
Something's not right here. I'm thinking he had a friend.
Someone inside MSF. Huh?
What's going on?
It's Zeke. It's moving.
What?
There's somebody inside. I can see them. Snake, get up here. Pronto!
Took you long enough, big boss.
Boss. Get down from there before you hurt somebody.
Maybe I want to hurt somebody.
What's going on? She's not herself.
Oh, I am myself, all right. My true self.
Kaz, shut that thing down.
I can't! The controls aren't responding!
Then how's it moving?
I made some modifications. This machine was meant to have a human pilot.
Modifications. Kaz, what are you...
Never thought I'd be into machines, huh?
Then Zadornov's escape was a diversion.
Kaz, what are you doing?
I'm taking it back.
Taking it back? Where?
To our leaders. To Cypher.
Cypher.
This weapon is Cypher's creation.
Paz, get down from there.
Do not call me that. I am Pacifica Ocean.
My name, my age, my mission.
Cypher gave them all to me. My entire life has but one purpose. To carry out Cypher's plan. The nasty tobacco. The angel of peace crap. The whole thing with a dream routine. I am through with all of it.
Paz, you
I
can't.
told you not to call me that. It makes me want to puke. Everything has gone exactly as we planned. Now the
Real Peace Walker project is finally about to reach its goal.
The real project.
Once upon a time, there were two young men who idolized a hero called the Boss. One day, they suddenly lost the point of origin. This Cypher, that was like a mother to them. Unable to come to terms with their sorrow, they each decided to carry on the will of their hero. But they could not agree on what that meant. In the end, they became bitter enemies, and the zero from which they both started was split into two. And you have been on the wrong path ever since. There is no happily ever after waiting for you in the end, unless you obey the will of Cypher. Where does an army without borders call home? A state without borders, of course. A world without borders.
A world without borders.
The Cold War order is about to collapse. The age of electronic intelligence is about to begin. The NSA, CSS, NRO, DIA, etc., etc. The intelligence community that is long bickered amongst itself will be united in a world governed by electrons. Cypher will gather all information, watching over the world and guiding the will of its people, all while they remain blissfully unaware. There will be no one to oppose them. For the first time, the world will be ruled by a single will. Until the new order is in place, you and your army will be the force that protects it. You will be Cypher's deterrent, pulling the wool over the eyes of the old order with your charisma and military prowess. Accept our offer, and we will allow you to retain control of MSF and ZEKE.
That's an offer.
The boss threw down her gun, and with it, her life's calling. You, her disciple, have never been able to do that. You are too afraid to let go.
I was made to fight. I am a gun.
Is that so? Then what do you call this? Is it a gun too? You are a lousy liar. Admit it. This thing is a monstrosity, a product of your own fear. But not Cypher. Cypher thought of something different. Cypher's going to control guns.
Control guns.
That is right. Not deter, control. It is the ultimate approach to the illusion of peace.
Control power. You're gonna be disappointed.
Then we are done. Thank you for playing. Better luck next time. The offer
Is rescinded. And now the ultimatum. ZEKE is already in nuclear strike mode.
What?
I'm taking the weapon you built and using it to launch a nuclear strike on the east coast of the United States.
You're insane. What are you after?
But wait, here is your consolation prize. We are about to show the world just how dangerous a gang of outlaws, an army without borders can be. You and your men will become pariahs, and you will be wiped off the face of the earth. Rather than heroes, you will be seen as a well-armed extremist cult prone to indiscriminate outbursts of nuclear aggression. You will give rise to a new world order, an age of deterrence defined by its fear of extremist cult influence. Do you like the picture I am painting, Big Boss? When all is said and done, peace is nothing but a fantasy. A game is a game. You either win or you lose. All you can do is fight. Stop me if you can. The peace sign is the V of victory. Say, peace.
She's gonna launch a nuke. Snake, we've got to stop her. Whatever it takes. Awaiting your orders.
stop me if you can.
Just like push the thing into the ocean.
Here we go.
Nope.
All right, Lob, stop talking.
Muting
Frankie,
this.
Start talking.
Muting this
yes.
video.
No, this is
All right.
important.
There we
No,
go.
seriously, turn it on.
The sweet silence.
We've activated the hatches up on deck. You can use them as cover so long as they're open.
This is the true end to
man.
Peace Walker, Frankie. This is very important.
Yeah, this is
I'm not-
canon.
I'm
You're
not
missing out
subjecting
on
myself to this
canon
bullshit.
Metal Gear right now.
I'll look at this robot being shot, but I sure as hell won't hear it. There's a point where I draw the line, and the line has been drawn.
Oh, well,
You don't enjoy seeing a 16-year-old bear her
breasts and ass.
unmentionables.
I don't, especially when that 16-year-old looks 12.
She's 16.
Oh, if they look 12, that means it's hotter.
Ugh. Please tell me I'll never have to look at that fucking girl again.
Okay.
Won't be true.
Say it.
Do I have to mean it?
Say it.
All right, so
Promise it.
here's how you fight Zeke once Frankie's done freaking out.
Request acknowledged.
On the platform, there are multiple little control consoles like that, which when you use, you then tag the ZEKE and you can actually launch at it.
We can't fire from that position. Use a different platform.
It's a clever little game mechanic that switches things up from the way boss fights are usually done.
Yep, and one of the control panels actually launches supplies instead.
In case you want to beat it conventionally with like Carl Gustav's and RPG rounds and stuff like that.
And also, full disclosure, there was actually a mission select between Extra Ops 1 and this mission, which is why we're both wearing the Battle Just uniform and well equipped. This mission actually supports 4 players, whereas Extra Ops 1 only supports 2, I think.
Oh yes. They wouldn't dare have a boss fight like this without allowing 4 players to join in.
That's right.
This isn't a sneaking mission.
And you can't you can't actually deploy ZEKE without it having a railgun, because otherwise it'd be attacking us with effectively nothing. I think it has some machine guns mounted to its head, but that's it. The thing that sucks is we are actually beating the shit out of Metal Gear ZEKE, and we will have to rebuild it afterwards.
That's stupid.
Oh, but it's worth it for experiencing the true ending.
You just grinded your way to this robot.
Yeah, and now we're destroying it. So I'm shooting Peace Walker in the nuts. Or, not Peace Walker, ZEKE Walker. And actually, ZEKE has gotten distracted by trying to destroy all of the existing weapon platforms.
No.
You guys are torturing me with it, so.
No, it's not our fault that you don't appreciate Kojima's true vision.
Yes. Which is
Fuck
to
that. I don't wanna-
expose a 16-year-old.
This is his true vision. I don't want to see what he sees when he closes his goddamn eyes.
He sees the dog from Silent Hill 2.
Oh, okay. I'd like to see that.
That's actually what's happening in his brain all the time.
That's cute. I want to see that cute dog.
Well, too bad you get to see this cute 16-year-old girl piloting a machine of death armed with a nuke and a railgun.
I believe that your definition of cute is different from mine.
It is actually pretty shameful. Like, considering that, like, for all the weird sexual things that the Metal Gear series does, it has a fair amount of feminist themes in its story beats.
How is this not feminist? Look at her taking charge and working all for herself with no man telling her what to do.
In her fucking underwear.
Dude,
This
okay,
song-
she's not actually 16. She's just
She just looks 12.
she just happens to look like a 16-year-old.
Yeah, you know, like how Raiden looks like a 16-year-old girl.
Wait, you're a man?
Take that.
It's skating around the platform and killing all of us.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
Ball.
That is actually a pretty badass maneuver. Kind of defies physics, but,
Yeah.
you know,
Laugh and grow fat.
after we've experienced Peace Walker so far, I'm willing to forgive.
Well, yeah, it's not as though Peace Walker didn't have a similar attack where it skated around. This one's just slightly more ridiculous.
So, what's weird is, like, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the same Metal Gear that Solid Snake fights at the end of Metal Gear 1.
I don't think that one was called ZEKE, though.
I remember that one being smaller.
Well, the one in the NES Metal Gear is supposed to... like, it's just some stupid computer that they threw in that Snake shoots at, and it's completely stationary.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's in the NES version, not the MSX version.
Not the true version.
Not the real version that has the secret oops ending.
That's what you're looking at right now.
Yes, the
This
secret
is the
boobs ending
secret,
of Peace
like,
Walker.
pedophile ending.
No.
Again, she's a 3,000-year-old demon. It's perfectly
She just
acceptable.
looks like a 16-year-old girl. She even said that her age was a lie.
And you could tell that she's mature because she uses the term ass.
And she
in-
smokes tobacco.
It is out of my control. This is where it ends. Listen to me, Big Boss. As long as your army is needed, the world will never know true peace.
The peace you will know will be fleeting, elusive. They will use you, disgrace you, and then finally discard you like they were a cancer to society. This is the path you have chosen.
Paz.
Who would have thought that little girl was working against us?
Tell me about it. She had everybody fooled, me included. Can't believe I didn't pick up on anything.
Snake, there's no point in beating yourself up over the past. But hey, maybe you should put in some practice against Zeke in case this sort of thing ever happens again. In any case, I need to go talk to Dr. Strangelove. Zeke still isn't ready.
Huey!
How's it going? How's Zeke look?
The attitude control AI had a backup, so it should be able to walk.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Beyond that, it's up to the creator. Stop! Don't come any closer, Doctor.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Do you despise me?
Doctor, are you asking me out?
No, not at all.
No? Pity. Because I've just had my heart broken by someone else.
What?
I only like those who can stand on their own. If you fancy me, then come walk with me. Who knows what miracles might happen. Love is blind after all. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Snake!
That name Paz mentioned at the end, Cipher. It's a code. It means empty. It also means...
Zero.
A world of electronic intelligence, built on codes. And at the center of it all, a zero.
Cuz.
Look, boss. I owe you an apology. Hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I knew Paz and the professor. I knew who they really were all along.
Cuz.
I used them.
I suppose you were the one that brought them to Columbia in the first place, huh?
Guilty as charged. Paz wasn't just CIA, you know. She was working for the KGB, too. And for this Cipher group. In other words, She was a triple agent.
You knew all of this?
Wait, let me finish. Listen, MSF never would have gotten this big if it weren't for them. This mercenary business we built. Someday it's gonna be a new driving force in the world economy.
Is that your goal all along?
The Cold War's not gonna last forever. Sooner or later, it's gonna give way to an era of regional conflicts and terrorism. A paradigm shift from counter-communism to counter-terrorism. In the new age, armies won't be tied to states, and war will become a business. We'll be a valuable commodity. There'll be clients all over the world who need our services. MSF is only the beginning. What we're creating here is a revolution in itself. Am I right?
Cuz, it's not going to be that easy.
What do you mean?
This whole Peace Walker thing has left our mark on the history of the Old Order. We've put ourselves on the radar of intelligence agencies and governments east and west. The whole world probably knows about us now.
Including that Cypher outfit.
We've let ourselves interfere with the times, with the Cold War system of deterrence. We're an army without a flag. We weren't supposed to take sides in international affairs, but we did.
I see your point. So what happens to us now?
We'll be hunted.
Not everybody's gonna be happy with us, huh?
You're damn right. We upset the global military balance of power.
And these people would rather our army without borders not exist at all?
They're gonna come knocking real soon. There's no turning back now. We're a wrench in the old system of deterrence. As long as the times refuse to change, we're gonna make a hell of a racket.
Then who are we gonna fight?
The establishment. Anybody who tries to restore the old balance wants to snuff us out of existence.
Which establishment?
It won't be a particular country or ideology that hunts us.
Who then?
We're gonna be fighting the biggest beast of all. The Times. 10 years ago, the Times rejected the boss and killed her. And now, we're the ones being tested. Will the Times erase us? Or work with us? It's gonna be a lonely battle. No good or evil. No winners or losers. Business will have to wait. The question we have to ask ourselves now is, can we survive long enough to see the 21st century?
I'm with you, boss. We'll see how it turns out, together.
The hunt is on, Kaz. And the whole world's on our tail. Assemble the men. forsake our countries. We will leave our motherlands behind us and become one with this earth. We have no nation, no philosophy, no ideology. We go where we're needed, fighting not for country, not for government, but for ourselves. We need no reason to fight. We fight because we are needed. We will be the deterrent for those with no other recourse. We are soldiers without borders, our purpose defined by the era we live in. We will sometimes have to sell ourselves and services. If the times demand it, we'll be revolutionaries, criminals, terrorists. And yes, we may all be headed straight to hell. But what better place for us than this? It is our only home, our heaven and our hell. This is utter heaven.
Pacifica Ocean will return in Metal Gear 5.
Hooray! She'll still be dressed like that.
Ugh.